there clearly is a lot of hype around Gen AI. So how would you both recommend organization leaders speak to the concerns around AI?
Yeah, it's the hype is huge, and I think it leads to a couple of risks. One is simply that we could easily overestimate or overstate what AI can do. And as Peter just referenced, AI is a hugely valuable and powerful tool, but it requires a lot of other things, including the right data and the right use case. So one risk is that it just be way too easy to overstate what you can do with AI and not understand the challenges. But the second that Bonnie, I think you sort of touched on is there's also a set of real risks. There's a whole field of responsible AI or AI safety that goes into what are the risks to personal privacy, copyright and legal risks, and all sorts of other potential downsides. And so I think that what we believe is you really need to educate yourself about how this form of AI works, not necessarily at a super detailed level, but enough to understand, one, how to come up with the right places to apply it and understand what it would take to apply, and two, to understand and avoid some of those big risks.
No, I think that you're spot on. Exactly. And when you're embarking on a project, knowledge obviously always helps you make better decisions. And David and I have been in many discussions with clients or potential clients, and we're always asked, is this something that is practical for generative AI? And if it is, what does it take to do it? And the hope is, throughout this class, we'll give you that knowledge, that insight, that ability to look at a use case, to look at problems with a different perspective. Oh, this might be, or this is a potential use case for generative AI. Again, I think when you walk into those conversations with a technologist, for instance, and you say, I actually know how this technology works, you make better decisions, you make better business decisions. And just to, I think, add on that one last thing, unlike a lot of other technologies that have evolved over many generations, I think AI for the first time, or generative AI specifically, is really far more impactful on the business side. And it helps to engage with the business and driving this technology. So it's a very different approach than, just putting out normal engineering or technical implementations of products.